Welcome back, everyone, to another episode here on the Dungeons, Dragons, and Space Shuttle series. So as you can see, I am in a new room here. This is right under the crypt. I guess that's what I'm gonna be calling it. But yeah, it's the room for the blood magic stuff. I think it's big enough. I believe I made it 15 by 15. But if I need to, I can always expand it. But yeah, I just made this here in between episodes, and I'm not sure if I'm going to work on that today. A couple things I've done in between episodes as well is kind of went ahead and continued a bit on the main quest line. So I made the fluid ducts, the flux ducts. What else was it here? Well, we already had the basic control circuits. I made myself the solar panel ones. So we got that going. But for now, I'm still using my code generator for power, and I moved this guy on the outside just so I have access to it to put some more charcoal in there. Because I put the energy cell in between all the other guys, and yeah, so that's pretty much what we've been doing. We put this guy back in here, and you're gonna want to fight. Oh, all right. But yeah, for today, I kind of want to continue the quest line, see how far we can get before we get stuck. And if we do get stuck pretty fast, we might have to switch over and continue the ores, alloys, and smelteries quest line. Because I'm pretty sure we're gonna start needing some of these newer ores or these alloys, I should say, very soon. We actually started using some glowstone already. And I'm pretty sure, actually, it doesn't even show here, but we need the alumite to actually go harvest the cobalt stuff as well. So yeah, so we're gonna have to go through that eventually. So I'm hoping we get through that today. But first, let's see how far we get in the quest line, in the main quest line here. So the next thing it wants to do after the basic circuit is the compact machine, which we already have, and the atomic reconstructor, which we already have as well. And then also wants us to make the engineer's manual for immersive engineering. So let's go ahead and pick these guys up first, just so we get those completed. And the compact, I think it's this guy. There we go. Should complete. Yeah, there we go. Took a minute. Oh, you know what? I gotta put you on the right way. Like that. Yeah, so we got those guys, and then the engineer's manual is just a book and a lever. Um, we have a book, and we don't have a lever, but we can probably make one. No? What? Oh, okay. That was weird. That lagged a little bit. All right, so here we go. We have the book and the lever. We made the engineer's manual. So we got that done. And then this brings us to what? Let's see. So industrial hemp. So this wants us to get into some industrial, immersive engineering. And up here wants us to get all this other stuff. But I can't remember if I mentioned this, but the quests that are like just squared, those are optional quests. They're not required to progress through the quest line. However, I still recommend to do them because they give some good rewards, or they're just good to do either way. Um, However, the ones that has this little like crown kind of thing here, those are the main quest lines, and this is what you kind of have to focus on, or you should be focusing on here. So it wants us to get some canola seeds. I thought we might already have some. I'll check. Some coolant. We've done this before. We might have to get some more. And that goes into a steam dynamo and the canola press. And then on this side, it wants us to make the mechanical artisan. All right. Okay. So you can automate the engineering table and all that stuff as well with this guy. I did do a little bit of that before. Looks like this is all pretty doable. So let me mark these guys here. That should be pretty doable. And down here wants to get industrial hemp. So let's see if we actually have any hemp seeds. No, we do have two canola seeds. That's not enough. I thought we had hemp. I guess we don't. I'm gonna have to go around and look for some. Um, Let me just double check back here. Yes, we don't. Yeah. All right. The canola I could grow this here quickly to get a couple more seeds. There we go. We should have enough. Oh, wait, that went in our forestry bag. Oh, I need one more. And did that go in here again? No, I didn't get one. Oh, there we go. All right, there we go. We got the 4 canola seeds. Canola is a good power source. That's what I did use last time. I'm not sure if I'm gonna go that route again this time. Probably not. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. But yeah, we have that. What's next? I think is the canola press on that side. The canola press is gonna be okay. So some minori plates, some copper. Yeah. So we've done all this stuff already. That's doable. I'm gonna have to do that. Get all that stuff ready. But let's see what else we can do in between. Oh, coolants. Right. Let's see if we have that. We might have a couple already there for us. Actually, right here. Perfect. We got 2 of them that completed. That's perfect. Coolants are always good. They're definitely useful later on because they're used to get to make the higher tier ones as well. Like these guys are here. So yeah, they're definitely gonna be useful. And then over here wants us to make the steam dynamo. Okay, so a steam dynamo. This guy is super easy, just a bunch of copper pretty much. So all right, so let me go ahead, get these stuff ready to make the canola press and the steam dynamo, and we will be right back. All right, so I believe I have everything to make all the artisan stuff and the canola press and the steam dynamo. And then I think we have everything to make the oil generator as well. But let's go ahead and make these things first. So yeah, so first we need the mechanical artisan. That's super easy. Then we need the artisanal power converter RF. So this guy right here. And finally, we need the designer workshop, and we need the blueprint. We just grab a IC blueprint, which is made by just some redstone with some blue pigments and paper. And there we go. We have a blank design, and that should complete that quest at least, right? Yeah, there we go. And then the next things we want is the canola press, which we have over here, and finally the steam dynamo. So these are 2 different ways of getting power. I'm not sure if they're better than the regular coal generator. I'm assuming they probably are, but we'll see. And again, I'm still not sure what I'm going to use for power ultimately. But there we go. We have all that done. Let's check out the quest book here. And over here wants us to make the oil generator next, and all this stuff is optional, so I'm not going to worry about it. This guy over here is, so it talks about how to use the mechanical artisan block. So it's kind of like on top of each other. If I can kind of show you here. It's been a while, but I'm pretty sure if I put, let me see, this guy down first, I think. No, so this guy first, and then this guy on top, and then in here you want to put in whatever guess I can pick up this guy, whatever workshop you want to automate, and you put it inside here like that. And then what you want to do is put the blueprints. So you go over here with the designer workshop, put a blueprint in here, and then whenever you have a craft, you select or you transfer it over like this. Like this should be optional to pick up. I think it has to be a valid craft. But yeah, but once you have that, you put the blueprint in here, and then it'll auto craft it. You want to do it manual, keep it in the inventory and all that stuff. So lots of options here. It does need power. This has the inventory for it to automate, and this you can automate the liquid, and these are the tools that it will use as well. So yeah, so that is the mechanical artisan. Once you have, like, it's actually good to use if you want to like automate a few things, especially at the beginning. So I might do that here, that way it kind of speeds up our processes a little bit. But once you get the, I think it's the what's it called, from forestry, I think it's the, not the squeezer, oh, what's it called, the carpenter. This is what I'm talking about. So once you have the carpenter, this pretty much can do everything that the engineering table can do, and for a lot cheaper, and I think even better outputs for some cases. So yeah, eventually you will use a carpenter for instead, but for the beginning I think I will automate that, get some power over there. But yeah, there we go. That is that. And then over here it wants us to upgrade our backpack, which I haven't done, surprisingly. I've been out exploring and stuff, but I still have my common backpack. So let's upgrade that here right now. So let's see. It wants us to use a bunch of leather, iron plates, and a iron chest. So I do need to make some more iron plates. How much is that exactly? There's 5 there and then 8 right here. Right, so we have the 13 iron plates that we need. So that should be everything to upgrade our backpack here. And I probably will upgrade this further as well. Oh, I need the iron chest. Whoops, I did not make that ahead of time. Let's go ahead and do this. Pretty sure I need you. All right, and there we go. Uncommon backpack. But yeah, we could upgrade this even further, which I probably will do. It's just the same recipe except with gold. I just need to go get myself some more leather, and then the rare backpack. And is there one after that? Oh, there's an epic as well. So yeah, I might have to go ahead and do that eventually. But for now, we made ourselves the uncommon, and there we go. That is the quest completed. Put that back in our backpack. We have an extra slot, and I think an extra couple rolls. Sorry, like an extra roll, but I think a couple extra columns as well. But yeah, there we go. We got that guy done. Is this a choice reward? We already have a foraging backpack. I'm gonna go ahead and get cake. Yeah, let's get some cake. Why not? Food is food. And I'm hungry. All right. But yeah, over here now wants us to make some basic drawers, which we've already done as well. Yeah, all these things we've kind of already done before. But that's fine. And I honestly haven't used the basic drawer yet. I still haven't set up the automation for the my plants here, but honestly I really should have. I've been slacking on that. But there we go. We got the basic drawer done. We got a free hopper of that, which is actually really good. And that's it for this guy right here. Mining bag. Okay, that's cool. We don't need that right now. Over here wants us to make the motor and a saw blades. And then this guy, the oil generator and the fermenting barrels. This guy wants some clay, sandstone, and black iron. So I think this quest line down here, I did get some industrial hemp, by the way. But this line down here is gearing towards the it's called the machine that we have over there. Look what it's called. The not the blast furnace. Oh my god, what's this guy called? Coke oven. There we go. I couldn't remember the name for some reason, but there we go. Yeah, that is working our way towards the coke oven. So I'm not really gonna worry about that line right now. What I'm worried about is these two right here. So the oil generator and the motor and the saw blades. So I think the motor, we might even have one. We don't have one, but not want to do that. You gotta make sure you double click out of the search bar here. Also, we'll try to search in here instead of the JEI sometimes. There we go. We got the motor, just like that. Now, I am gonna save this as a recipe, and I'm gonna save this guy as a recipe as well. That way we can just craft them quickly. So we got 2 of those guys. And then we can go ahead and craft one of you. Oh, we need a gold gear and another stone. I gotta change that stone actually to something else. I got the gold gear. Do I not have gold? Ooh, okay. So we have 1 gold block. I'm gonna have to go mining. That's fine. We got that, and then what was? Oh, then the stone. I'm gonna make the stone into the black granite. That's what we have more of right now. So let me save that recipe in here. And there we go. We have the motor and then the saw blade. This guy is another recipe. I guess I could store it here. And I'll get one of you. Is that what you need? Just one? I need one of you. Got that. And then over here, oh, we need 2 saw blades. Okay, so let's grab another one. There we go. 2 saw blades done. And this is going towards a pulverizer, which we've already done. So yeah, some of these things we've already done. We get some cleaning tubes, or we got to make some cleaning tubes. I think we have some. We have 1. Not enough. We might have to go ahead and that should be everything that we need. Yeah, there we go. We have 3 and 2. just because we already had one from before. And now the pulverizer I can just pick up right here. Some stuff away as well. While we do that, I did make myself a second storage scanner, by the way. I use it when exploring, because you can use this guy when you're out and exploring, and you know there's a lot of chests around. Instead of having to go to each chest, you can go ahead, place this guy down, scan, and it'll work. So that's a little trick that that I've been doing for a while now. But yeah, so we got that done. Got this done. We got the pulverizer, the sawmill again. We also have here. Yeah, so these are all the machines I've kind of been using from before. Just kind of went ahead of myself a bit, but that's fine. And then it wants us to make the solar panel tier 2s. Then the magma crucible, which is the next machine we definitely want. And then down here it wants us to make the squeezer. Okay, so these guys aren't too bad, but I'm not worried about them right now. I don't want to make this right now. Yeah, this I can definitely make right now as well. But I'm gonna hold off for the moment. I will make the oil generator just because I think we have everything for this guy ready. Redstonia, I think we have Redstonia, right? So let's go ahead. Now we're ready for the oil generator and Redstonia. Oh, I used some. Oh my gosh. Oh man, I used some for this guy right here. Of course. It's not one thing, it's something else. All right. Third time's a try. There we go. We got the oil generator done. I'm just going to place this guy here for now. Again, I don't think I'll use this this time around. Maybe I'll see. Might start off with some solar panel and then go into some mechanism power. A little bit of lag there. There we go. But yeah, we'll see what happens. But yeah, that is pretty much where we're heading towards in our main quest line. Yeah, this is gonna make us make the crystallized canola oil and all that stuff. So I'm gonna go ahead and wait this out for next time or in between episodes. For now, I definitely want to go ahead and continue with our ores and alloys over here, and we want to kind of get through these guys right here because I know we will need Tiberium a lot in the future. And I think this is what brings us into some other stuff that we'll need as well. So let's see. The energetic blend, we actually made this before to make the glowstone. But that should be pretty easy to do. So energetic blend, I think it wanted 16 of it, right? Oh no, so this is not what I'm talking. Oh man. Okay, so I've been mixing up lumium with the glowstone ingots. Lumium is what we've made already. Glowstone ingots we haven't made. So we actually have to make this in a roller with the energetic blend. So that means we got to make ourselves a Galactic Craft compressor or rolling machine from Tech Reborn. I think the Tech Reborn rolling machine is what we kind of want to do. So yeah, that is something else. Okay, so we might be stuck on there for now. That is my bad. Let's see over here. So we did the advanced alloys, the magnesium. So we might have magnesium already. Magnesium, yeah, we just haven't cooked it up. I should be able to go ahead and cook this up in the smeltery here. We also have some iron there. Let me get that out of there while this cooks up. And then if we continue to look in the quest book, we also want to get the Tiberium. So this is from the nether. We will definitely go ahead and get that. But then over here, it wants the ferroboron alloy. So over here, it wants us to mix some steel and some boron. We can do it in the alloy kiln or in the smeltery as well. So I'm going to go ahead and do it in the smeltery. So steel and boron. That should be easy enough. And then down here, some graphite. Just, let's see, what is this? Just pulverized coal and gravel. Okay, we'll see if we'll do that. That is an optional one. But we definitely want to do the boron one. So let's go ahead and get some steel. All right, so we're about to get the last ferroboron alloy that we have here. There we go. So I did have to make them through the ingots instead of the block because there's no block version of this guy. So it took a little longer. But we do also have the magnesium. So let's go ahead and claim those two. So let's grab Let's see. We want to pick that up right now. I just don't know what we want. And over here, the ferroboron, we can get the platinum going. We get all this stuff, but yeah, I don't want to fill up my inventory. I also want to get some lithium, and then I guess we want to make tough alloy as well. So lithium, you know what? We get a solar panel from there too, so we don't even have to make it for the other quest. So yeah, let's do that. I think we have lithium, right? Yeah, here we go. So all these stuff right now, this is things that you find in the overworld. The lithium crystals you can also find in overworld. However, they are kind of rare. We want to how much? 32 of these as well. Yeah, 32 of these, and they make. I'm pretty sure they make two, right? Yeah. Let's go ahead and make the lithium. But yeah, but the lithium, the magnesium, and the boron, that is all found in the overworld. Pretty common. You should have some if you've been mining at all. But yeah, let's continue with this. Let's go ahead. Can I make the lithium blocks? Hope I can. Yeah, the lithium block. Okay, so I can do that as well. All right, so this shouldn't take as long, but yeah, I will be back once it's ready. All right, so we have the lithium now. So let's go ahead and get all that. There we go. And then we want to mix these two together. So lithium and the fluoroboron. Um, Now I don't have enough space for both of them, as we're missing one slot apparently. But I'm also making some more boron because I need this for to mix with the magnesium to make the magnesium diboride alloy, and that's in the alloy kiln, alloy smelter, or any other induction smelter or alloy furnace. But right now I only have the alloy kiln. So yeah, that's one magnesium with two boron. You get three magnesium diboride, I think it's called. And yeah, so we need 9 of those. So we need just a little bit more boron here. But that shouldn't be too much of a problem. And yeah, I will be back once we have the tough alloy, which is what I'm making with the ferroboron and the lithium. It looks like we only need 16 of those. So I could maybe, what, let me, maybe this was a waste of my smeltery, of my lava, but yeah, I don't want to cook all of that up yet, looks like. And instead, if I want to do 16, do I need, let's see, does this make 2? If I make 1 makes 2. Yeah, so we just need to cook up 8 of these. So let's try that. That should be enough for the quest. All right, so we have the tough alloy here, but looks again like we can't get the block out of it. So that means we have to go ahead and wait for the actual ingots to craft. But that's fine. I can just turn this on and that will complete that. In the meantime, I kind of went ahead of myself and I was looking at the next quest line. Looks like we need some uranium on this side and then some Shibuchi alloy. Yeah, so you say that on this side. But for this guy, I think it's the tough alloy mixed with dilithium or something like that. I'm not sure if we'll get to that point. Can I do this? Not letting me. Maybe if I grab this guy. Um, Alloy kiln. That makes extreme alloy. No, that's not what I want. But yeah, looks like it is going to be silver and mana steel to make the Shibuchi. Or can we mix it up here? Yeah, silver and mana steel. That's actually not bad. I can definitely do that. And we should have the last alloy, tough alloy here. And another one was the uranium. Now we have 7 uranium ore. I haven't been picking it up. I'm hoping we have enough for that. I'm not sure how much it's going to ask for us. This guy is very slow, so that's going to take a while. Where we have the 16 tough alloys here. We can complete that. And yeah, let's see. Let's see how far we go. We can definitely do the Shibuchi, and I'm pretty sure we can do the Signalum as well. So yeah, we're actually getting quite a few different alloys here, which is pretty nice. I like that. And you are in my way. All right, let's go ahead, grab some silver and mana steel. Now, how much do we need? And while we wait for that to mix, we could also claim ourselves this guy right here for the solar panel. And we pretty much have a free quest done there. If you go back here and go to the main quest line right here. And then the next thing he wants us to make is the magma crucible, magma crucible. and the induction smelter. So yeah, again, I'm not going to do them right now, but that is the next thing to do. And I think once you get to these two, and I guess you might have to finish these two lines as well, we are very close to the tier 2 quest line. So yeah, we're almost there. And over here we are one block. Can we do a block here? Yeah, we can. Nice. So one block there and a couple of ingots should be enough. I'll turn that off. I don't want it to. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Do that. Okay, so we have a 9 right here plus the extra. That should be enough. There we go. And then the next thing it wants us to do is the signalum. So signalum should just be redstone with like copper and stuff, right? Oh, Constantine. Okay. So redstone, each one is 100. Okay. And then the Constantine is going to be 1 ingot for 300. All right. But to make this guy, we got to make an alloy of what? You are nickel and copper. And how much do we need? We need 20. All right, so I have nickel and copper here. I'm not exactly sure how much I need. I'm just going to do 5 of each of those. And that should equate to maybe like 2 blocks of redstone, maybe. We'll see what happens. If it doesn't mix, then it doesn't mix. If it does, then it does. But the uranium, I could grab that right now as well. And this guy should be almost done. Yeah, here, there we go. And let's see, we got this guy done, the magnesium diboride, and then we need uranium, we need 10. Okay, that's perfect. That is definitely enough that we have. And I think pretty much you can see how this is no longer a required quest. I think because it goes up this way, it wants us to grab the tiberium and the lithium. Now it wants us to get 50 tiberium. Now I have a little bit because I have like picked up some from, oh, let's see what's going on here. Constantine. Okay, that's good. Yeah. And then over here we want the redstone. Okay, but yeah, I did pick up a little bit of the tiberium from the nether, but just not too much. Tiberium. Yeah, we have 12. So yeah, I might have to head over to the nether. However, I'm not sure how much time we'll have after all these alloys that we've been doing here. So I might have to wait for that. But yeah, I think we've done some good progress, at least so far. All right, I think I have all the uranium and all the signalum as well once this guy is done. But yeah, let's go ahead and claim the uranium. We got 12 of it. And there we go. And that is the end of that line for now. And then over here, once we have the signalum, this guy right here, that should give us a more than 20. There we go. And that is complete as well. So next thing here is to get some tin silver alloy and some hard carbon. But yeah, I think I'm gonna stop for now. I want to see how much time we have left, and if we have time, I kind of prefer we go to the nether. But so far definitely made some good progress here. But so far we definitely made some good progress here on the ingots. We have a bunch of different ingots now, different alloys, and they will definitely help us out here to progress. And yeah, I will be back and we'll see how it goes. All right, so I double checked the time, and yeah, we are pretty much about to hit that 30-minute mark. So I do want to show you guys one last thing just to show you how I get myself the tiberium, just because if you're not sure or if you haven't tried to grab it, sometimes it explodes in the nether and it could be a bit dangerous. So if you use a exchanger, so I'm going to make my wood exchanger here just because I can't make the next tier. The next tier requires the elite crafting, and I guess I could make that, but I just don't have the time right now. But just to show you guys with an exchanger here, you grab another type of block. Usually because it's in the nether, you just grab netherrack. And when you get in the nether, you use the exchanger to pick up the tiberium. Now, I'm not sure if the wood works just because the harvest level is stone. But we'll see. If not, I'll go ahead and make the other one quickly. So we are in the nether here, and all this green stuff here, this is the Tiberium. So yeah, it is level stone. So I think I could just go ahead, yeah, like that. Do this, and then I start grabbing it all, and it comes into my inventory. Now, again, the reason I do this is because if you break it just like this, you get those explosions. However, even when you place these guys down and you break them in your base, you'll get the explosions as well. But because your base is protected, or should be protected by the chunks, FTP chunks, it shouldn't cause any damage, and you shouldn't lose anything at all. But yeah, I just wanted to show you guys that. But that's how I'm going to be getting my Tiberium at least. I'll show you here. Here it will still explode, but it won't damage anything, and that means you won't lose anything either. So yeah, that's a good way to get Tiberium, and hopefully that helps you guys out as well. Anyways, I will talk to you guys later. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode. A lot of crafting, a lot of alloying, but stuff that needs to get done. Yeah, I will see you guys next time. Have a good one. Bye bye.